Okay. Um, Now, if you have access to your MDT, could you read the first in the PIPA legislation, the first sentence?
You're not going to
Hold
make somebody
on.
read out loud something that's in a legislation that everybody can reference and see because you think the judge is too stupid to read, right?
Well, I was with you until you said because you think the judge is too stupid to read. No, I don't think so.
Because you could. I mean, if you have a question for him about it, you can ask him questions. Otherwise, this could be, pointed to in the evidentiary part of your thing. Nothing I hate more than people reading out charges or legislation that are publicly available.
Yeah.
The surge crossing me.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me let me read it myself. Are you aware that the purpose of this legislation, meaning PIPA, is to protect individuals' health information?
Sure. Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't know how worth is getting into this thing you mentioned about how we didn't talk to you, but of course you would agree that out of a court setting like this one, where you have to swear to tell the truth and so on, you can just refuse to answer any of the questions we might ask you, right?
So you're trying to educate me on like the Miranda warning? Is that what you're trying to do right now?
No.
Wait.
Just for the record, Alejandro, the next time I say don't read something out of legislation out loud and you read something out of legislation out loud, I will be holding you in contempt. I can read, Dark can read, the court
Naughty
can read.
boy.
Just reference it. Don't fucking sit there and read shit out to us.
Ask your question again,
Sorry,
Alejandro.
no. I just wanted to make sure that Marshall Dark was aware of the first sentence of the.
You could have phrased it literally like that.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, well, the question I was asking now was that without trying to educate you on Miranda rights or anything, out of a courtroom setting, we have no way of getting you to answer any questions on how you got this information, right? You would agree with that?
No, I wouldn't. I'm a government official. If you were concerned that a government official had done things that were bad, you could have gone to the department that investigates bad government officials, which is the San Andreas State Marshals. Wouldn't you agree, Counselor? Sorry, you're not on trial. Bad habit.
Okay, so I would have to go to your own department to ask about this. Okay. Yeah, no further questions.
All right. Dark, you're good to step down, but you can't leave.
Damn it. I was about to make a run.
Counselor Dark, will you be calling Field Marshal Dark? Will you be recalling Field Marshal Dark? I'm just kidding. I don't have to answer that question. You can't leave anyways.
No.
All right. Are we under any other witnesses or anything?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do evidence at the end because I prefer that. Move the ball to your court, Field Director Dark.
What can I do now?
Do you have any witnesses you'd like to call?
Let me think. Probably not. Let me have a think now. Give me 2 minutes, Your Honor. Anybody I want to call? Probably not, I'll be honest.
I think the expectation is that they'd probably already be here.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to call anybody. I'm wondering about whether I want to call myself or Bell back up. But
I did not recognize you in your street clothes. Holy shit!
Hey, it's me.
This is Balkai Sound.
Supporting my husband. You know how it be.
Rhodes, can you do me a solid while he's thinking? Can you somehow infect other cops with that thing where they actually like make, defending people in the cells fun. Still my favorite person to argue against.
I don't know.
That's above my pay grade. It's far above my pay grade.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think so, Your Honor. I think we've all heard what we need to hear.
Okay. Do we need time before we do evidence in closing, or are we good to send it?
Sure. End it.
Alejandro?
Can we have 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Yeah, of course. All right, we're getting a 5-minute potty break. Everybody be ready at 9, probably 9.
What do you think, honey?
Oh wait, you guys are not.
I think you did great.
Has anyone got any foods?
I think it was very funny when you asked the difference between information and records, because then he would essentially have to lay out his whole game plan behind his intent behind proving one is the other.
Yes, please.
There you go.
He tried to Uno reverse it and tried to ask you.
I know.
I can't believe this.
Good.
You know, I was going to get up and like ask questions for you, but I was like, no, I kind of want to hear him talk to himself.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't want to bring anybody because I don't kind of found, what's the word? That baseless? No, there's another word for it. Unfounded. This is unfounded.
Oh, I need to go to the bank. I need to transfer the money for the furniture.
Oh, did you get it?
Hey.
Well, I don't have the furniture. I do have the invoice. You want to see it?
No, it's
Send
okay.
it to you.
Actually, yeah, send it over. That'd be good. That'd I need that for investigation.
Security guard. If they take their shit and don't give it
Or
back.
if
Right.
you need any more furniture
Like
or
they'll just
anything,
not giving it back at all.
like
Yeah.
I work for the hub.
You do?
Call Bugs tells about that.
Mhm.
What do you know about?
Furniture hub.
Come over here, come on. You know about club rigs?
Club rigs. Hmm. So I know that. Hold on, let me pull up our invoice, see if we even have those for
I
sale.
said try just asking him for stuff again.
I mean, I do know that they are.
I mean, it may.
It is a piece of furniture that you can grab, and I do know what you're referring to.
I'll be back.
Jeremy, your brother is very.
I think the crates are like the same price.
Oh, I know.
He said the security guard took all my stuff and he like stuff and get back. Said,
Yeah, no,
"Try
we don't
ask-
sell
I said,
those.
"Try asking again."
You don't? Okay, yeah. This
Ask me again.
Roach confirmed that already, but thank you.
Sounds like Nathan.
I'm just going to the loo, Your Honor. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy the walk to the Statham office because there's no loo here.
He underestimates me. Yeah. There's food in here? Yoink. Not really. Right, just extra. Oh, that's not right.
Permission to approach the bitch? God damn it. I wanted. Yeah, okay.
have the stronger urge. I just really want to heck you, and I don't know why.
So much as if I did that earlier by accident.
Welcome
Place
back.
the emotes. Gil Sunbay 3 lies across chairs. So.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Fucking drugger.
What?
You fucking.
I'm ready.
Jerry? If that is your real name.
No more fucking water left.
This is your. This is, oh, time's up. Alejandro, you good? Notice there's 1 minute warning, but I wasn't looking at the seconds.
With water, I can do it with water.
1 minute, Your Honor.
Bloody.
Approach the bench.
Justice.
Yes, Camilla?
Permission to approach the bitch.
You can approach me anytime you want, BB girl.
God damn it. That was not the response, but I'll take it.
Judge tampering. Would mark me 10-7. Nice. Oh my god. Look at us. We're fucking twisted around.
Did you just touch your nose?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Belle, I took Jane to the barber shop to try and get the right haircut, and she almost.
Ember's such a... Wait, is that clown nose? Oh my god, it is it. Clown's got noses now.
I brought up.
Did you pay for it, honey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Babe,
yeah.
how
Just
tired
did.
are you?
Ah, shit.
Got like 50 minutes in me. At least of being, around.
Nah, yeah, you're alright. I was making plans for after the case.
Wait, you're the one
Huh?
that did that.
Please, you just honk her nose? Shit.
Okay, Chris is pushing it.
Oh my god, Chris, we're gonna get sued,
Was that a
man.
consensual nose honk, or did he just reach up and honk it?
Have some decorum, Marshall.
I think you just reached up and
Criminal!
Hey, Marshall
You
Dark, how you
criminal!
doing
What
today?
happened?
I will text
What are you
Violet
talking
Sergeant
about?
shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm
I was
innocent
born
until
messy, I'll
proven
die
guilty.
messy.
Oh
bet you
my
can't even touch
god.
Violet,
You
though.
kill people. You try to kill people in the shell,
you
shit.
ever
I
That's
heard about
crazy.
it.
I am
That
an
is
innocent
weird.
man until
Okay, that's actually
proven
weird.
guilty, man, and I'm probably
That's
gonna
how
beat
objection
these
weirdly
charges too.
overruled.
There's no way, but you were in the shells. Everybody saw
What
it.
you're looking for is objection. You're a little freak.
I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
what changed? What changed? I thought you were gonna be the director, the
I
sheriff.
think anywhere else weird would pass. However,
Listen, Dark. Sometimes
Justice,
I
Marshall
understand
steps
what I
like
am
on-
in
on
life.
trial here.
I'm the type of man that
Not in
forges
this
his own
case.
path and his
No.
own destiny.
No.
I
You
do
gotta
what
go to
I
Bigelow
want.
Case. That's when dicks start
You
coming
know, and hypothetically, if I want to kill people,
Don't
I
say
do.
that name 2 more times.
You
There's
know,
no
I
You
mean-
are a
shame in that.
monster.
also-
I knew you were a
I
monster.
think I'm good.
I'm
There's
not
only
a
one dick I'm
monster.
actually
Listen,
interested
I'm
in
gonna
seeing right
beat
now.
these charges. It's fine.
me too.
Okay,
It's
when's
my
your
husband
case set?
Richard, also known as Dick.
I'm not sure. It hasn't been scheduled.
Okay,
See
Your
them
Honor,
right
Okay.
we are ready
Listen,
for
I gotta go. I'm
closing.
getting sued right now. I'm in
Technically, you're
court.
Well,
so
I
I-
got it.
a
Wait, you're in
dick out the
court.
courtroom right
Yeah, I'm in
now.
court.
Yep,
Dick's on
that's
the
my
floor.
husband.
Hey.
Okay,
You know, I was
Richard,
gonna
you
show
ready?
you. You know, I'm
Honey, you gotta
I'm
put the phone
filthy,
down.
stinking
I
rich.
gotta go. The judge is yelling at me. I speak to you.
Oh, I'm.
Well, he's flexible. Congratulations to Matt Rhodes.
Thank you. I
I'm here, Your
picked my
Honor.
husband wisely.
All right. I never hit the gavel to stop it, so we're just gonna run it back. All right, Alejandro, evidence and closing.
Yes. I think technically, well, the evidence there is the affidavit from Bell, which was covered in the questioning today, and then the docket posting of the impeachment. which I'm going to mention briefly in the closing. So I'm just going to give the closing, really.
Okay.
Okay, so Your Honor.
I will object
and
to this. I have no shame.
People from the Peanut Gallery. So, you've heard the
I'm a peanut.
testimony today, and it's very concerning. So, Marshal Dark heard a conversation in the Marshal's office lobby about
Objection, misstatement of testimony, Your Honor. I didn't say I was in the lobby.
Okay, well, let me rephrase. Marshal Dark heard a conversation in the Marshal's office about Sergeant Bell possibly what her medical condition was, and that possibly she was in the ICU. And what did she do? She just posted this on the docket for all the state to read.
Correct.
Now, what he posted is clearly medical information. He said she was in the ICU and that she has a quote unquote disease. So, forget PIPA, Your Honor. If he didn't obtain this information lawfully and posted it lawfully, this is a violation of Article 3.7 of the Constitution. So, what did Marshal Dark don't do? He says he did not violate the PIPA
Oh my
Act
God,
because he
Prince.
didn't post any medical records.
Dark, I'm here to support you.
But the
Thanks,
first line
Greg.
of the
Oh damn.
PIPA Act says,
Hey, Rhodes, how you
and
doing?
is the one
I'm doing okay.
I read before, the purpose of this
I'm here to
legislation is to
support your
protect
husband,
individuals'
too.
health information. And this was health information from an individual. But why didn't Marshall R post any medical records? Well, because he didn't ask for corroboration of the hearsay he asked in the Marshall's office. So that's even worse, because he was posting unverified information that could very well have been false about Sergeant Bell's medical condition. You know, what if it was false that she had this disease and people thought she had it? That could have very bad effects on her reputation or how she's treated. But what did happen is that Marshall Dark was posting rumors and hearsay on the docket, and we saw how in the testimony this affected the plaintiff's emotional state,
What the fuck is this?
and how that made her feel, especially this mention quote unquote
ADA
of
is a
a
premium
disease, which
private
of course
investigator.
Marshall
Oh
Dark didn't know
my
what
God.
disease it was because he didn't took any steps to get proper medical records. And what is the lawful way to obtain medical records? The PIPA Act. Of course,
Who's
Marshall Dark
Marcel
didn't
Dark?
follow the PIPA process because he didn't bother even
Marshall
confirming this
Dark.
hearsay he
Oh,
heard.
I thought he said Marcel Dark.
He didn't try to contact Sergeant Bell to confirm any of this information or ask for permission to post it, which is funny in a sense because Marshall Dark was saying, "Oh, why didn't they talk to me earlier to see how I got this information?" Right. Well, he didn't contact the plaintiff to even confirm if this medical information was true. He didn't also confirm anyone in the hospital, and of course, since he didn't contact anyone at the hospital to obtain the information, she didn't follow any of the PIPA processes. But I think these are small details where it was a medical record or a medical information. It was medical information. It was just posted on the docket based on hearsay without confirming with anyone. This is clearly negligent behavior, especially from an state marshal who should
Piss off,
conduct themselves strictly within the law. Marshall Dark said here that, well, people on the docket routinely post reports without following any procedure. Well, if they do that, it's
I
wrong.
didn't say
and that's not
that.
an excuse. Now, also the fact is that this information was not material to his case. As you can see from the
Don't be a silly
testimony
guy.
today and the docket for the impeachment, one of the things was about whether Magistrate Jaina had posted a state announcement offering a large sum of money and creating probably panic within the public. And the reason why she did that, I mean, has no bearing on the material fact, which is that she did it. So, in fact, posting this information was not relevant to the impeachment. And what's even worse, Marshall Dark didn't even attempt to publish this information as a sealed evidence, which is what you do with sensitive information, as Marshall Dark knows. This is medical information and it's private, so it should be posted as sealed evidence if it's not done, with the consent of the person whose medical records they are posting, which was not the case here. So, to sum it up, Marshall Dark was acting on hearsay. He still posted this publicly on the docket, was not material to his case on the impeachment, did not try to confirm this through any proper channels, like talking to the plaintiff, or talking to the hospital and following the usual PIPA process. He simply acted as if no privacy law applied to him, as he could just post whatever he wanted in the docket without this being confirmed. But the law is clear. To lawfully use medical information in a docket process, you have to get the proper medical record, and that's how you do through a PIPA process.
Gates is
No
just on her
exception
phone.
here applies. So what
Gates
happened
is
was
just on her
unlawful,
phone right
it was
now.
harmful to the defendant, and it deserves to be remedied. So that's why we are asking a declaratory judgment
He's
from the
tweeting.
Honorable Court saying that this disclosure was unauthorized and
He's
unlawful. We are also
tweeting.
asking compensation for emotional distress damages, which is $250,000. And we are also asking punitive damages to ensure that this kind of publication of private information based solely on hearsay and without following any official procedure in the law is not repeated again against any citizen, okay, no matter if they're a sergeant in the BCCO or someone else. Thank you.
All right.
Is it my turn, Your Honor?
It is, in fact, your turn. Can we go 5 seconds without somebody from the DOJ being threatened? Or I guess in this case, it's Bell. Someone said they're going to put the deer down. Somebody on Twitter said that if the death penalty's on the line, they'll put the deer down. And I'm assuming that's you.
Is that
Damn.
Ember over there, Matt?
Oh,
Yeah.
Amber, you better watch out. You're apparently it's deer hunting season. All right.
Actually, hold
Hold
on.
on.
Hey,
I got
That's
Shane,
the-
here you want
that's the
somebody
human
killed.
that
Should I
we
good to go, Your Honor?
You're good to
Oh.
go.
She just put 'em up.
Sorry, Your Honor, I called an audible.
Wait, they weren't real?
Oh my god, did you think she was an actual? She's just a furry.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm yelling and I just need to hit the gavel. I'm so angry at
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. Please don't give me contempt. Okay, let's do this evidence. You know what? I'll do the evidence first. And well, there isn't any. There isn't any. There is no evidence in this case. Just a bunch of testimony. And what I'll do is specifically highlight the lack of evidence of any damages caused, other than a bit of testimony from Belle over here. She even stated herself that there was no professional repercussions for, I guess, what I did. So exactly what emotional pain and suffering were caused here, it's really unclear. I can tell you what, it's not 250 grand's worth. So evidence, I got nothing. I'm afraid I got nothing to highlight because there ain't nothing worthwhile here. So if we go on the closings, which I will recommend, Councillor Ramirez, that you should go for a job in fast food, and I recommend Waffle House because goddamn, he was yapping for a while. Where are we? Yeah, we're here today on a baseless claims of emotional pain and suffering. The councillor brings up the PIPA Act, and yet, literally inside the PIPA Act there's a covering or exclusions for word of mouth. He brings up a lot about this impeachment that I submitted, which is, evidentiary in value, but exactly bringing up the relevance of Belle's condition at the time is completely irrelevant in this case, and should have been brought up at the impeachment of her wife. Maybe do that next time. Yeah, we got no evidence whatsoever for any kind of pain and suffering. We got a bunch of waffle about how, you know, this is a violation of a right to privacy. But like I've said, and the councillor misstated, in many cases posted on the docket, there is, you know, victims will be named, and they will say, oh yeah, you know, this person was shot, this person was stabbed, this officer was shot down, and there's never any medical records attached, and there's never any violations of privacy. That's silly. That is very silly. The council himself didn't even want to clarify the difference between medical records and medical information. There was no breach of privacy here. I heard it through word of mouth. I posted it on the docket. If it wasn't true, that should have been brought up during the impeachment of Jay Pitts. But what did we find out today? It was true. It was true, and it was used during an impeachment. And that's about it. That's where we are. There's no evidence of any breach of privacy or emotional damages. No records were gained. You know, I didn't submit anything. There was basically, there's no medical report of any kind proving or used anywhere by myself. You know, Callista Bell herself stated that I posted no medical records on the docket, and so there was no violation. Yeah, that's about it, Your Honor. Thank you very much for your time, everybody, and ladies and gentlemen of the court. Please, you know, take everything into consideration, even though you already will. Thank you very much.
Alright.
How do you think your closing was, Richard? 'Cause I don't know how I feel about it.
I kind of want to be.
I don't know. I don't do this shit.
In charge while I'm gone.
It's part of your fucking job. You're a fucking prosecutor.
You know
If
what?
you don't do the shit, why didn't you hire an
I had to
attorney?
wake up like 6 hours earlier than I wanted to. Yeah. Fred's in charge while I'm
Yeah.
gone.
Hold on. Why didn't you hire an attorney?
Oh, thank you, Justice Gates. I
stupid.
appreciate you. And may
If I have
say,
to wake up this early and be miserable, I unleash chaos.
oh, perfect. Well, Chaos is my middle name, and may I say you look
Huh, I thought it was
beautiful
Elizabeth.
today.
Oh my
I didn't even know my name
god.
was Elizabeth. I thought it was Kyle Elizabeth Pred.
Yeah, Kyle Elizabeth Pred Soze.
Okay. Alright. Y'all behave.
Hey, hey, can I? Hey,
Yeah, I didn't
I'll
hire a
behave.
toy. I didn't waste money yet. Waste of money.
I'll behave.
Huh.
All right, as you heard it, I'm in charge of this fucking courtroom.
Oh, God.
Courtroom Fight
Uh-oh.
Club is now in session.
Wait,
Courtroom Fight Club.
Oh,
We
what
got
you
the
mean?
EMS here.
Oh my
Courtroom
god.
Fight Club.
Wait, does that include
Yay.
us?
All right, Richard Dark, Callista Bell, championship out. Let's
Whoa,
go.
whoa. Whoa,
Well,
whoa, whoa,
Take
whoa,
some
whoa.
punches, bro. Let's get some-
Sensitive topic. Sensitive. I would not want either of them to go to the hospital or the ICU during this.
I am currently off duty from the hospital. Can we not, please?
All right. Ember Quinn versus Matt Rhodes.
oh, okay.
Come on, honey.
Ember's
Dios mío.
stepping up to the plate, Rhodes. Ember's stepping
You're my
up to the
champion,
plate.
honey. You're my champion.
Is this
I'm
legal?
gonna stand over here.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in charge of the courtroom. All right, so mutual combat winner gets a firm handshake from me and a 50% off coupon using code Kyle down at the KDA.
Woo.
What that
The
is.
Yeah.
premier private investigative firm in Los Santos. Fuck the marshals,
Okay.
fuck the PD. We'll solve it first. All right, perfect. All right, Matt Rhodes. Do you consent to this violent fight against this one-armed handicapped psychopath in Kyle Fred's courtroom?
Yes.
Fuck yeah! All right, Ember Quinn.
Okay.
Despite your handicap, you can decide on which one it's going to be. Do you agree to mutual combat in this courtroom to fight Deputy Matt Rhodes?
Oh yes, and can you buy me a really good prosthetic?
I'm not buying you
What the-
anything. Get a fucking job, you goddamn bum. All right, when you hear the mallet, go for it.
Okay.
All right, 3,
Fuck her up, honey.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Kill!
Yeah.
Kill!
Come on, honey.
Kill!
Yeah.
Kill!
Come on.
Yeah.
Squeeze your nose.
Jesus, Ember. You're
Come
too
on,
used
Rhodes,
to
there's
this.
deputy.
Come
on, Rose, throw those hands.
Come on.
Fight Club!
Yeah.
Courtroom Fight
You're
Club!
embarrassing the
Do
PD,
not
Rhodes.
talk about Courtroom
Come
Fight
on,
Club!
Rhodes. Honey. You got this, honey.
That's my undersheriff right
Oh.
there! That's
No,
my
yuck
undersheriff!
you.
Yuck you, Ember. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Damn, you got endurance shit.
Lock in! Lock in, Rose!
Yeah!
Oh, screw you, Ember.
Dude, swing harder, swing harder.
Yeah!
Yeah! Break a nose! Break a nose!
So much more used to this. I hit people with a baton.
That is true.
Yeah!
Break her down!
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Come on, Rose!
Yeah. Yeah.
Rhodes, she just
You
shot
got
Dark.
this.
You need to arrest her.
Oh, she shot Dark. Oh, hell no. Screw you, Ember.
Emma, Rhodes is
Yeah,
mine.
wait, when did I shoot?
I don't know. I think they just told me that to piss me off. Oh, where are you?
It's true!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's true!
Courtroom Fight Club! Courtroom Fight Club!
She's going down! She's weak!
Yeah.
That's it, honey, come
Do
on!
this for us! Do this for us,
Oh,
Rose!
Jesus.
Come be yourself!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell!
You need a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't pay for this shit.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
nice!
I'm weak and
Come on, Rhodes.
There we go!
They got so much health!
He hit an invisible. Oh, he's punching walls! He's punching the walls!
Oh, God.
Why do you look like
You got this, Rose! You got this!
Come on.
I mean, he keeps running
you need a
away.
haircut?
Oh.
It's for better positioning.
He's being tactical! Tactical!
Blood everywhere.
Hello!
Oh my God!
He's kicking!
She tried starting him!
No!
Oh.
Hey.
All right.
Ow.
And the winner of the first
okay.
Courtroom Fight Club Brawl.
Rhodes, come
It's
on.
all right.
Win.
It's all right.
Good job, Ember.
Don't
I
worry.
got
I
you,
know
bud.
Pratt will still get the
You
50% discount.
50% off
Yeah, he will, he
coupon
will.
down at the KDA,
Oh, what's the
Alright, that's
KDA?
nice. You are, bud.
the premier private investigative firm
She's
in
got
the
a pretty
region.
good right hook.
Oh, okay.
A really good right hook.
All right, remember, first rule of Courtroom Fight Club is you do not talk about Courtroom Fight Club.
Understood.
What's the second rule of Courtroom Fight Club?
Don't talk
Something
about Courtroom Fight Club!
have
Rule
to
number
fight.
1.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Let's see who we got here.
Alright, one more
Callista
here
Bell,
on your chin.
Are you
and
sure
we
you
should
don't
be
want to
good.
beat down Richard Dark in Courtroom Fight Club?
Not right now, no.
Alright, let's switch up slowly here.
Oh, so,
Thank you.
Gentlemen,
all
I
right,
mean
Simon
Doc.
Cypher
Oh my
and Seamus
God.
McNulty. Come on down.
He got your ass.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Damn, Seamus
talk
looking
right
rough,
now? Does that
buddy.
count?
Two.
No, there's no chopping.
Oh
gotta
my
wait for the fighting
God.
grounds.
Ember, you fucked
I'm
me out.
really hit.
Special
Be clear.
attacks for Ember.
You'll pay for this, Ember.
I'm weak and fragile. I'm physically
okay,
Yeah,
honey?
you
weak.
can come collect
Yeah, I'm
it.
okay. I'm
My
okay.
You
might
threw
die
that on
here.
purpose, right?
Kyle.
Well,
All
Listen,
right.
she may be down an
Once
arm, but I'm
Ember's
pretty
out
sure
of the
that strength
way,
went to her other one. So for every
We'll
one
begin the
swing,
introductions of
I think she was
Courtroom
getting
Fight
two.
Club. Fight two. Bout two.
I think she's just really strong with that one arm now.
yeah, probably.
All right. On your right, you have the Irish, the DOC, former DOC, current criminal, Seamus McCarthy. McCarthy,
Boo!
right?
Boo!
Seamus McCarthy. And on your left, you have an old man who's trying to become a judge. I wonder how that's going to go for him. We may never know. He's got temporarily has a bar license.
Oh my God.
He temporarily was given a bar license so that he could perhaps maybe become a judge or a member of the judicial branch in the future. Simon Cypher.
Yeah, I'm a better lawyer than you'll ever be. Yeah.
Who are you saying that to?
All of you.
He did advertise
Wait, what?
being the best lawyer.
Huh?
I think he only got
Hey,
like
that,
3
that
votes
man over there. You know what?
All
Actually,
right.
whatever.
Courtroom
When he
Fight
ran for
Club
judge,
Round
I will
two
rip you
is now in
apart.
Session.
Whoa,
At the sound of the bell, you fight.
You know, let him have
until
his
you
moment.
Either give up,
The
your
guy's wearing a
opponent goes
ring
down,
over
or
gloves.
they fucking die. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, kill.
Oh, this hurts so
Oh,
bad.
hold on, wait. At least Ember and I had some decorum, you know?
Yeah, James is used to beating up unarmed old men in
fuck
prison.
You.
Nope.
Yeah, you're a failed DOC guard. You
Hey!
Oh my god.
For all the corruption I did.
Oh.
This is incompetent.
You heard that?
What the hell?
I smuggled so much cocaine into that
Rip
prison.
off
It was
his
like
arm!
Oh my god.
If you're
There
gonna
was
talk
a-
shit, make sure you yell it.
It was an excited utterance. I'm gonna you say it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, he's dodging. Oh, he's
Hold
coming
on,
for
I'm
us, honey. He's coming.
You guys staying in the line of fire.
Oh,
Oh, oh, there's spit coming out of his mouth.
fuck.
Uppercut.
Don't talk about my spit, Dark.
Sorry.
Hold on,
Oh shit,
now.
honey, be careful. You don't talk about his spit. Medical records.
Yeah, that's true.
You gonna let a man like me beat you down?
Honey, no, the rules. We can't talk about this.
I'm not talking
that also
about it.
means
I'm
no
not
recording.
Who said that? Damn it.
It's implied. It's implied.
I'm not good with the rules. Shit. Bloody hell, he's really going for him.
Final? Why don't we have Nino versus Kyle?
Ooh. Oh,
Oh, they dodge it. I swear to God.
I tried doing that, honey,
The
and I fell to
fighting in
my feet.
GTA 6 better be better than this, man. Ow!
Ow!
This is
old man.
Die
Can I?
That was pretty impressive.
Wait, where's
I'm
Ga-
stuck!
Where's Gates? She needs to see this to promote me. Where is she?
Oh, she left. She's deliberating, I think.
Oh my
No,
god.
we don't talk about we don't
We don't talk about Fight Club,
Corey
man.
Fight Club.
God damn it.
Come on, this is client
All right.
confidentiality.
Ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, that was the final bout of Courtroom Fight Club. Mr. Cypher has beaten Seamus, and Ireland now weeps.
I'm him.
Ireland now weeps
I own
because
Ireland.
Seamus lost.
I think they were weeping already, man.
I feel a tear coming down.
Can't believe
I can't wait to stab you, Simon Cypher.
Suck it back
Oh
up.
my God.
I'm half Irish. I have to.
I
weep
will
with
mention
Ireland.
the lack of decorum in that. Like, they didn't even let each other get up. It was dirty.
Hey,
Good. I
Jerry,
remember
you got
first rule of
FX?
Courtroom Fight Club is you don't talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, what's
That's
up?
also the second rule. Well, the second rule was you have to fight if it's your first time attending,
Hey,
but I don't have a
Ireland is
gun on me,
mine.
so I can't make you fight.
You say heroin is yours? But what's this KDA thing?
It's the premier private investigative firm in the region.
Isn't that a K-pop band?
No, it's my.
you
it's
sure?
It's the.
I'm
it's
just
a
covering your
premier
ass for
private
like, you know,
investigative firm.
what's it called? Copyright and shit.
What do you think about that, huh? Pretty good
Let's
lawyer,
switch up
am
so
I?
here, bud.
I'm not worried about any of that.
Is it
Oh, no,
bad
that was-
when someone says KDA, I think kill death assist.
That's what you're supposed to think.
What the fuck?
Oh.
And then when you're ready, go ahead and take
Oh.
your seat and stand.
Yeah,
Oh.
we have an office, tons of
Oh, I feel
expensive
great.
cars.
You have an office?
much. I appreciate
Yep, I have an office
Where?
down at the Little Seoul Plaza, the
Oh,
Korean Plaza.
classic. I wonder where you got
Oh,
that
what's-
one from, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
You got it from the besties, didn't ya?
I bought it with cold hard cash.
I see. Did you
Pred,
sell-
oh my god, wait! Pred, I don't know if you know this. Richard and I moved into the barrio. It's a rerun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember when I bought that place down in the barrio, and we had to pay a coyote to smuggle us all in.
Yours was an accident. Ours was out of necessity because there's no other properties for sale.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're not wrong. There is no other. You know, I actually inquired about buying a whole bunch of those barrio apartments, and I was gonna slumlord them.
Oh, the
Well,
guy that
I
owns like
mean-
15 of them?
Yeah, I was gonna buy a whole bunch off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, could you not get a hold of him, or was he unwilling?
You know what? I'll re-inquire.
You never inquired in the first place, honey.
I did inquire, but I don't think I inquired to the right guy.
There is some Voltos
Imagine if
around.
I got my hand on 10 of those and started renting them out.
Yeah, that'd be so
yeah,
good that we'd get such good neighbors.
You would.
I mean, honestly, if you think about it,
Yeah.
Knowing Pred, the contract would be so obscene that if they did anything stupid, they'd be in such financial ruin that they would never consider doing something so obscene.
It's
They
true.
100% would.
Yeah,
But I'd let you guys form your own HOA.
We don't want a HOA.
Oh,
Matt,
no,
Matt,
no.
Matt killed the last HOA.
Yeah, you want to go that number one?
He fucking killed him cold blooded.
How much did you guys end up paying for that, by the way?
We paid.
He did not
market
listen.
price. Like
What was
market,
market?
as in like what it originally went for sale as, because someone had,
400 grand.
Brittle man like myself.
no, it was 400.
Kyle Pred Rental Association. The KPRA. I'm a businessman. I'm also starting another business soon. It's called the Kyle Pred Foundation. 80% of what you donate goes to me, but 20% will go to sick kids in Los Santos.
Name one sick kid.
Richard Dark.
Hey,
That's fucked up.
I'm not a
He's
kid.
sick, and he's got a child's mind.
That's fucked up, man.
Fred, here's the thing about you. You're gonna start all these businesses, and then the only one you're gonna focus on is the one that's gonna take off.
Hey,
All
hey,
the other
hey.
ones
All of them will take off.
will all just like be in the shadow of the one you focus on. Now, whether that's KDA, whether that's you being a property,
Kyle
slumlord,
Property Management Group, the KPMG.
whatever it is, whatever makes you the most money and can piss off the largest amount of people, that's the one you'll focus on.
I'm fucking rich. I made out like a bandit. I'm up tens of millions from the state.
How?
I still haven't even sold that jetpack yet. I'm sitting on an $11 million investment.
I'm about to become the mayor. I feel like I would get votes.
Honestly, Rhodes, I'd support you, but to be fair, I'll always support you. You know, the way I look at it as you're my other half. You know, we completed each other's sandwiches.
Huh?
We filled in each other's holes.
Whoa!
But isn't the
Not our
saying
physical holes,
we
but
completed
filled
each
in
other's
like-
sentences?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You should do the rental business, Brent. You should be the direct property rental by Kyle. The DPRK.
Offer to buy all those properties. Tell them you'll give priority essentially to Vagos if they need a property.
I'll tell them that, but I won't
And then
do
in
it.
typical Kyle fashion, if you don't want someone to live there, you'll just give them a separate contract that makes it so impractical to live there that they just won't want it.
You know what I want? I want to make sure. Listen, I see a thriving business opportunity. I'm a thriving businessman. I mean, I own a premier private investigative firm. I've been stealing so much work from Richard Dark that he
What?
doesn't even know it yet.
You have?
People, listen, Dark, I'm a hot commodity. People want me. They want to work with me. They know what I'm capable of, and they know what I'm willing to do in order to get the job done. Are you willing to beat a man senseless and take his phone and comb through it illegally?
Whoa, you can't do that.
And you can't prove it.
At the guy.
You know, I was just about to say.
Technically, if that information showed up on your desk, no strings attached. That would be
this is
juicy.
that whole. Remember when Sky's info, like all her shit got in that document?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like one of the marshals. I think it might have been Grayson.
Oh
said,
yeah, the Sky Faye document. That was a pretty bad one. I don't understand how she kept her job after that.
I think Grayson told people at a meeting that if you read it, you'd get arrested or something like that. Which I thought was pretty silly.
Yeah, I don't quite know how that works, but
yeah, it doesn't.
I think the important bit was
What is this, North fucking Korea? You better not read that propaganda. You better not read that foreign propaganda, Richard Dark. Otherwise, I'm going to throw you in prison for a decade.
I didn't read it. Okay, you can't do it. I didn't. You
I didn't either.
Oh, I read the fuck out of it.
You
I read
could not.
excerpts.
You could not pay me to read other people's like personal text messages. I will fucking gag.
I love it.
I love it too. I'll be honest.
Gag.
You know, I'll never forget when I will never forget. I've had some real good moments going through people's phones.
I can't tell you who it is.
Those people are dirty and filthy.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't tell you who it is, but someone I read recently had the thing with their partner where they were talking about their kisses per month, and they were low on their KPM, and they were trying to increase it. Yeah.
I threw up in my mouth.
It's pretty good though. But I was about to say, you know, before you said the whole beating people up, I was going to say, if I don't become a marshal, I'm not a marshal anymore for whatever reason. I was going to do some private investigation.
Wait, what do you mean you're not a marshal anymore?
No, I am. I said if for whatever reason I wasn't, I was going to do some PI work. So I was going to be like, you know, maybe there's a job there for me. But then you said beating people up and reading to their phone.
Oh, here. Well, let me. What's your state
I mean,
ID?
he would
Richard?
just not assign you to a job.
My
He would
state.
do
I
it
would
on
just
his
pull
own.
you off those cases.
1588.
588. And Rhodes, what's your state ID? I'll send you this. Check your documents.
1303.
Yeah, check your documents. This is the whole. This is the whole like sales pitch. You know, I do it. You know, audibly, make it a lot better. But we offer a lot of core services. Now we are the Kyle Detective Agency.
Right,
is
there are far too
poised-
many big words in this for this to have been written by you. So
ChatGPT?
this is either AI or
Listen, if AI writes it for me, I wrote it. AI
Okay.
is real good at filling in my holes.
I mean, this looks good.
Oh yeah, and we are. I can't disclose anything because we have an ironclad contract. We don't talk about any of our clients. We
back.
don't acknowledge any information if you don't
Your
sign the NDA.
Holiness.
Who else
You
is
know,
hired? Then?
But
Zip it,
we
son.
are busy.
What's up, Nathaniel White?
I believe it.
Wait.
I believe it.
Also, before we get this thing,
I'm gonna.
back,
I
let's
support
talk
you,
about
Richard. I
how
hope you
it's
win.
Mother's Day, and my own boyfriend didn't tell me Happy Mother's Day.
You're mothering today, Your Honor.
Happy Mother's Day, Justice Elizabeth.
Thank you, Prayer.
Wait, you a mom?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
Congrats.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. One of my sons is Canadian, though, so we'll see if he remembers. I don't know what day their Mother's Day is on.
Oh. I'm sure they'll apologize.
Do they have someone in their life to teach them how to throw a baseball?
Am I wrong?
Uh-huh.
Do you think the son will get tariffed
they could
if he
definitely have
doesn't
a
say
stepmom if
Happy
they
Mother's
try.
Day?
No step nothings. They're my kids only. Anyways,
Oh, come on.
I'm calling this court back into session. Where did I just put that giant? Sorry, I had to spell check everything. There we go. All right. So, am I yelling? I'm yelling. Today in court, we heard about Sergeant Bell's private medical information being shared on the public docket for the impeachment of her wife, Magistrate Jana Pierce. On the docket posting in question, the impeachment of Magistrate Jana Pierce, Field Director Dark states that Magistrate Pierce's wife, Senior Deputy Callista Bell, was in the intensive care unit where she was being treated for a disease. This does constitute as private medical information, but it's not in any way medical records.
Yeah.
There's no evidence today that Field Director Dark was not operating on a good faith belief that the person who told him this privileged medical information was not authorized to share it. It's not the responsibility of this court to investigate for Counselor Ramirez where this information came from. If you want to know that information, you could have spoken to Field Director Dark. Excuses of mistrust in Field Director Dark. Excuses of mistrust in Field Director Dark, to be honest, are just that, excuses. If you don't give him a chance to answer, how can you say that he's going to lie? The federal legislation states that it does not apply to the sharing of medical information through the word of mouth, which, done without valid reason or consent, will be handled internally by each faction. Ergo, if Sergeant Bell had a concern about the sharing information, the correct legislative course was to go to SASM and file a complaint. During
Thank you.
testimony today, we also heard that this medical information was extremely relevant to the impeachment of Magistrate Pierce in regards to one of the
Thank
major
you.
points of contention of said court case. It was extremely relevant to the motives of Magistrate Pierce in regards to her state announcement. This court will find Field Director Dark and Sasm not liable for any damages to Sergeant Bell. While we do not find this sharing of information to be unlawful, we do not find this sharing of information to be unlawful, as legislation specifically states that verbal sharing is not illegal. Would it have been a nice thing to make sure Sergeant Bell was okay with her information being shared? Yes, but unfortunately, being a jerk is not illegal. Will not be awarding damages for emotional pain and suffering, as even Sergeant Bell stated she was able to continue being on duty after finding out about this court docket posting. This is the ruling of this court.
Honey, if you're a jerk, you're my jerk.
Boo. So did you lose, Dark?
No, he won.
No, I won. I knew
Good
I
job.
would.
That's for the booer.
Ooh.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh my God, Gates, that was so mother.
He?
Doc, and I need to tell you something.
What's that?
I paid the
It's all right. The
hitman
BCSO
to take
usually
you
never
out if
wins
Bell
their
lost his
cases.
case.
Don't get so
What?
down about it.
Bell
And-
didn't want it and asked
Hey,
me to
Nino, you want to go have a
stop
chat?
the hitman.
And if I was allowed to
I
talk
asked the
about what
hitman
happened
and he
earlier,
wanted
the
another
opposite did.
$4,000 to call off the hits.
This fragile
Oh,
old
you got
man,
$4,000
he knows how to
shit.
fight.
Honey.
I
Simon,
I
got a
don't
law
know. All my
question.
stuff
Can
has
you meet
been
me in the car park?
seized.
You cannot kill my baby.
We'll pay the
lawyer,
4,000.
but
We'll
I
pay the
prefer to-
4,000.
We'll pay it. We'll pay it.
Oh,
I have a question for him.
okay, because he's
Chris, you got
outside
4K?
right now.
Emotionally.
You got 4K on you right now.
So much.
No,
Yeah, I am.
I'm
You're not sending him to die.
I'm gonna ask Murray.
Stay-
I'm gonna ask
Stay
Murray.
right here.
No, I'm just gonna hurt them a lot.
Murray, you got 4 grand on you right now.
Oh my God, he's asking for money.
I've got 3,200 on me.
Fuck, there's a hitman waiting outside and they want 4 grand to not kill me.
I got a hitman
you
in the
don't
court,
get
in the
weapons?
courtroom.
Like $800 from everyone else?
Anyone got $800? Shit.
Did someone say hitman?
Oh shit, don't talk to him about it.
Hey,
I'll find
hey,
it.
the guy who looks like McNulty but has a better accent.
Yeah.
How much does it cost for you to not take out Simon Cypher?
I like to charge a base fee of
I'm running.
$25,000.
Oh my
And
God.
it raises an increment for each body part you want me to take off.
Dip, dip. We won! I knew we would.
Don't worry, the marshals are incompetent. They won't be able to impeach you at the end of it.
I got the money.
Yeah, let's go give it to Ember then.
All right.
I'm coming, sure.
I was gonna say, let's not have you stay here. You warlord him.
Okay. Ember, we got the money.
Where you got the money?
Here.
something. There, I did it.
Oh, thank you.
Call him off. Call him off.
That's
Quickly.
Okay,
Do it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
last 3 months. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You'd essentially
Alright,
be paying a
thank you.
ransom.
Alejandra, I will.
Yeah, that
Yeah, the money
could
got
fall
away.
under grounds. That could fall under corruption.
Oh no. They're not picking up.
Come on, come on, come on.
What's that song
Someone
about,
calls
Rance?
me and says they have a gun to my son's head and I pay them.
Come
money
on.
because I'm a distraught mother. You're gonna fucking impeach me?
Yeah, she's my mother.
Maybe.
You're not my child.
Oh.
As far as
Ember,
I
if they're
know,
outside, how about you just go and check? We won't look.
How is
Okay,
that
okay,
your
okay.
There's too many goddamn voices, okay?
One
You
sec,
got
one sec.
him
Let me try
talking
again.
over every goddamn thing that everyone says.
either way, I'm
Exactly.
not happy with the outcome.
Oh, you picked up.
Hey,
Call off
Dark.
the hit. I have the
I
money.
know.
Hello.
What happened?
Chris is saying that if I paid a ransom,
Okay,
oh
thank
goddammit, if
you.
I paid a ransom for
Bye.
Simon Cypher so he doesn't get murdered.
Doc,
Okay.
can you do your job, please?
It's
What is
illegal.
going on
So
here?
it's been called off. We're good?
Hey!
Here you go. Here's my money. Here's my money. I'll put it.
Giving you his
I
wallet.
got $6.
It's in
I'll
my
give you
wallet.
$6 for
I'm-
Simon.
I'm putting it on the ground.
Put
I'm
the
putting it on the
cipher
ground.
down.
Everything
Oh
that I
my
have.
God, he's got a big gun.
Put
Everything
the
that I have
cipher
is in that wallet.
down.
Wait,
I'm
put
gonna
me
snap his
out.
neck. I need burgers.
I threw money.
Burgers?
$6.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Best I could do is a shoe.
Oh shit, perfect.
I threw $6.
Oh.
That's what he's worth. I'm
thank
gonna be
Hey,
honest.
I
Another
survived.
I
W
haven't
for the
seen that.
marshals
How do you get
question.
held up by a guy with no weapon? You fucking idiot.
I got scared.
I don't need a weapon.
Well,
Dark, is paying a ransom on someone corrupt? If someone calls me and says I'm gonna kill them if you don't give me money, is that corrupt?
They won't be
No.
overheard, man.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
whoa.
That was illegal. Oh my god, that's illegal.
Damn.
Sorry, Chris, I panicked. I got
That's corrupt.
Nah, you're right.
what the hell?
I'm sorry.
What the hell? That was a proper fucking right hook too, dude. That was sick.
I need you to do a FOIA request for me, Simon. Dereliction of duties, I'm impeaching him. I'm impeaching him. Dereliction of duties, I'm impeaching him.
The alpha is secured. Ember struck Dark in the courthouse. She is currently fleeing. I don't know her current location. But I've secured the alpha if you guys want to try to hunt down Amber.
I'm conflicting myself. I'm conflicting myself.
I'm also conflicting myself. I'm watching this happen, so I'm a witness.
It's my wildest dream. Richard Dack's dead.
Wow.
Dark, no.
No, to be honest, out of all the marshals, Dack, you're probably the best.
No.
Why do all the Irishmen hate me, man?
I don't hate
Ew,
you. I
right?
just want to kill you.
She's dressed up
The
as
fuck?
Clisabel. So she looks like
Look,
Clisabel,
it's
but
not
with face
personal.
paint and a red
just
nose.
because of
God
Greg
damn it!
Barrett.
Can I just give one verdict without somebody wanting to bitch at me about it? I'm gonna start saying I said what I said.
Also,
fuck
she
it.
has one arm. So
You damn,
Sure
guys.
wants
Yeah,
to
You
that's
bitch
what
at
you
me
dumb.
should
about the
say.
remedy one. Belle wants to talk about this one. No.
I tried to
Why
get
the
her.
other justices didn't wake up?
I tried. She ran and she was so fucking fast.
God damn it! She knocked me in my jaw.
Oh,
Me jaw hurts,
I'll let Amos
man.
take it from here.
Oh, at least I sent an EMS
Honey,
rep who knows what they're doing.
did she say there wasn't a hitman?
Yeah,
And then
depends
she
on
would-
day.
Oh my
What in the fuck happened?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she got you real good, man.
Oh.
You got a right hook, and
Can I
that's the
explain
only arm
everything?
she has.
Dude, man, she's an insane right
I'm
hook.
in here
You saw the
watching
way
this, so
she
I'm
laid out
conflicted.
roads.
I'm gonna get
That's
an
smart.
expungement and get
That's
a
real
bottle.
smart.
You wanna get expunged?
Oh, I think I bit my tongue.
Alright. Luckily, I'm not seeing any broken skin here, so it's just a bruise. So what I'll do
Yeah.
is, you know, place a few ice packs. Make sure it's all good, and then you know, probably get you up on your feet.
Okay, thank you.
You know what? All FOIA requests should come through here.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. Yeah.
Employ some more locals, and have,
Yep. And you know what?
Alright.
Their name has to be Beatrice, and they need to piss everybody the fuck off.
right?
Maybe Susan.
Negative.
Hey, Beatrice is a really good doctor. You can't name it Beatrice.
Mm,
Susan's
Yeah.
probably good.
yeah. Well,
How did you get the furniture?
I didn't pick it up. I don't think it was ready. I think I had to pay before
Oh,
they started, you know. I did put you down as someone who could pick it up. I don't know if they'll allow that. Let me call.
this is what I get for winning a court
Here she
case.
is.
There she is.
I
Are
mean,
you
look, I
won?
was
That's
pretty
good work.
skeptical, man, but you won that shit. I really didn't know he was gonna win.
I know what I'm doing.
You didn't need no fancy lawyer. You had it yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. How do we know there was ever a hitman?